This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Philadelphia. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Bucks. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And for Philadelphia, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Brandon Boston is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Riley in at the 3, the small forward. And for Philadelphia, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. MP out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. And for MP in this last group stage game, it's very important for him to have a great performance.
Yeah, MP has to be happy with his team's position in this final group stage game. All you can ask for is a chance to advance. Remember, MP's made it known he wants to lift that NBA Cup.
And these teams have had different stories so far in the NBA Cup. Greg, one is undefeated, the other is under 500 in these games.
Yeah, so that 3-0 team has major motivation, right? They want to keep the momentum going, but don't sleep on their opponent. They want to win to register some positive momentum and also focus on the regular season.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Here's Sexton after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Giannis against MP. Giannis kicks to Turner. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, it's no secret Turner has range, but don't sleep on his ability to get the job done inside, too.
Here's Hachimura. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hachimura's got his second bucket tonight.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Sexton the pass to Giannis. And the rejection by MP. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And they are on an incredible streak right now. 20 wins in a row. Amazing.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
Here's Boston. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo.
This is why this team loves involving Antetokounmpo in pick and rolls, because the D has no answers for it.
Here's Edgecombe. 12 points his last outing, and it's in there. MP's got his second basket of the game. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Pocket 2, and the rejection by MP. That's a 2 from Sexton. And And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
Here's Sexton after the Sixers pick up 2. They get it back. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. The 76ers leading by 14. Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And stolen by MP. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Shot clock at 5. To end the drought. Misses off the right iron.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Connects from three-point range.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And let's now take a look at the NBA Cup standard as the group stage winds down.
And it gives us a pretty good idea of who we're going to see in the knockout phase. It's been a terrific competition so far, and I think it's only going to get better when we get into that single elimination scenario.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Well, Giannis knew that pass was coming his way, so he's able to get elevated right on time.
MP kicks to Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Bucks trail by 19. Sexton with it. Scoreless thus far. MP against Antetokounmpo. Shakes him. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
So easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
MP right side. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Riley. Back to Sexton. Giannis sets a screen for Sexton. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one goes. Count it. Giannis has got 8 points.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Lets it go with the 3. And there's Edgecombe on the assist by MP. And the 76ers lead by 20. Milwaukee's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And MP throws it down.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And the Bucks with possession here. 76ers getting the bucket. Sexton finds Boston. To the inside. And that one's good by Giannis. 10 points for him.
A towering presence. Antetokounmpo uses his size to his advantage down low.
From deep, Maxey. It's hauled in by Giannis.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Boston the pass to Sexton. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land.
Heady feed by Sexton. Over his career, his ability to read the game has improved.
edge cone. Pass to MP. And here's Maxey. The three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Sexton against Maxey. Sexton kicks to Giannis. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Hachimura. Back to MP. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Giannis. 76ers getting the bucket, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, no matter how you slice it, Giannis is a force on the floor. The power, the scoring, the rebounding, the defense, he gives you everything.
You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Antetokounmpo against MP. It's good. Giannis has got 13 points.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Here's Kendall, and MP throws it down.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
Now, here's Maxey. 10 points for him. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Really left alone that time.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now here's Giannis. 15 points in the game. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
MP kicks to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Maxey. There's the 3. Unable to get that one. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. but we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
We've got Quentin Grimes, MP out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Bona in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors was tremendous. He picked up 66 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And the Bucks with possession here. 76ers getting the bucket. Giannis against MP. Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
From deep, Maxey. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got 19 points.
He's a true scoring machine. Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. He is just relentless.
Now, here's Maxey. He picked up 39 points in their last one against the Golden State Warriors.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Count that one. And that's now 21 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Grimes passes to MP. Takes it inside. Maxey finds MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Mitchell with the steal. From deep, Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Timeout called, the Bucks. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Riley comes in for Irvin. And Brandon Boston subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And here is Mitchell. No scoring in this one. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. And stolen by MP. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. MP sets the screen for Maxey. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Boston the pass to Antetokounmpo. Nice move. No good. Shot missing. Good defense by MP. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Great read by MP, showing he has a sense for when someone is open.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Back to Wiggins. Here's Giannis. Bucks passing it around. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
MP kicks to Maxey. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Maxey's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Turner's checked in for Wiggins. Now, here's Mitchell. Still without a basket. Boston, no good. to the left wing. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
This is the kind of selfless leader Maxey is. He knows how important it is to share the ball.
Milwaukee's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Mitchell against Maxey, and the shot goes in. Now Maxey, 23 points in the game. MP passes to Maxey, and again another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Mitchell. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Hacked on the shot, and he'll have 3 chances at the line.
How strong is Giannis? I mean, he's just so hard to defend. Sometimes you have to foul.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Maxey. And he has so many different ways to get the ball in the basket. Right now ranked 3rd in the league in points per game.
And going back to him being second in assists, it's his ability to control the pace of the game, his peripheral vision. That makes him such a great floor leader. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change, but your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
Here's Mitchell. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Doesn't go that time.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Now here's Giannis. 26 points for him last game against Detroit.
Yeah, and look, he made his mark on defense also. Was pressuring the ball, came away with 3 steals.
And here is MP, following the 3 from Davion Mitchell. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. The Bucks have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Antetokounmpo passes to Turner. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Riley. Fires from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Mitchell. 76ers getting the bucket. Here is Riley. 10 points last game.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Bucks shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Good on the bucket, and that's now 30 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's the drive. Giannis dunks it down.
That famous drive of Giannis's, he can just plow through any opposition.
Here's MP. Yep, that one goes in there. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Shoots from the high post, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Hachimura the pass to MP. Maxey on the wing. MP outside. Back to Hachimura. 5 to shoot. No good with the triple. Bucks shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the rejection by MP. Goes back up, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. To the wing right side. Hachimura, the pass to MP. Here's Maxey. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Sexton. 14 points from him the last game against the Pistons in Detroit. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back over to you.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And here are the 76ers now. Following Colin Sexton's three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Boston. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit. And, of course, free throws always so important. Here are the leaders. MB is number one.
And you simply got to avoid sending him to the line. Absolutely no one has better form from the stripe than he does.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Bona's checked in, and Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Hachimura. The three from MP. Milwaukee with the rebound. 1:09 left in the first half of basketball. And that one, good. That's 28 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And the dunk by MP.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Here's Sexton. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
MP outside. And there it is for him. MP's got 27.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Turner. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And to Antetokounmpo. Good defense by MP.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
On the wing, MP. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 30 points.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Antetokounmpo passes to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Way out in front, their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this.
Welcome, folks. Quite a lot of action in the first half with an incredible display of brilliance by MP.
Well, they're running the offense through MP, a guy who just continues to elevate his game, never stops working. This is why he is where he is today.
And that's why his team is where they are after the first half. And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot. Thank you for being with us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Sexton is out there with Brandon Boston. And it's Riley in at the 3 slot.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
And a wide open look for MP. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Turner passes to Riley. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Off target from 3-point range. Maxey in the corner. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He has 30. Here's Boston. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Hachimura. MP with a screen on Turner. Hachimura kicks to MP. Knocks down the 3-ball. MP's got 33.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Out to the right wing. Outside Turner. Maxey against Sexton. The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 32 points.
Yeah, what a save by Giannis. He should always be crashing the offensive glass like this.
MP with a screen on Turner. Embiid against Turner. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 10 points.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Pass to Turner. Here is Riley. Bucks passing it around. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Kendall, and it's sent back by Turner.
Well, you see just how threatening Turner is. Any shot that comes within reach of him is in danger.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Maxey. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Milwaukee's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Shots good by Turner.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here's MP. 33 points for him. To the paint, Embiid. And it's sent back by Turner.
One of the better shot blockers in the league. Turner got all of that.
Hachimura against Riley. The shot by Turner, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
MP's shot is good.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Boston with the ball. Working in his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sexton for 3. Drills it from outside. Sexton's got 6.
Asserting himself at the arc. Sexton saw his shot and took it without fear.
Sexton, an aggressive scorer, and Stan, he can get you 20 on any given game.
Oh, he certainly can, Kevin. This guy can score in bunches. I think what's improved for him, though, is he can also make plays for others. This is not a guy that can only score.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Maxey kicks to MP. No good from outside. Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Sexton with the bounce pass. Boston the pass to Sexton. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Well, look, if you're guarding Sexton in pick-and-roll action, you have to stop the ball first.
Pass to Edgecombe. Kicks it out to MP. Now Maxey. Over Sexton. And that's good for 2. Maxey's got 37.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 32 points in the game. And the dunk by Giannis.
Exploding to the cup. That's the burst in power of Giannis.
And it's sent back by Turner. Sexton deciding where to go with it. From outside, off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Now, here's Sexton. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Boston. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Edgecombe. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 14 points here for P.J. Edgecombe. Here's Giannis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Good on the triple. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Fades. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Boston finds Sexton. Inside. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
Pass to Edgecombe. 76ers moving the ball around. Maxey. The shot missing. Nice D from Sexton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside, Sexton. Here's the lob. Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Kicks it out to MP. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. The three-pointer no good. Giannis passes to Sexton. Now here's Turner. Here's Riley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. MP kicks to Maxey. A 3 from MP. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here is Riley. 7 points in the game. And stolen by Maxey. Kicks it out to MP. Misses the 3. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Maxey against Sexton. Kick out to Giannis. There's another block.
a defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And the 76ers with some changes. Bonus checked in, and it's George in for Hachimura. The Bucks also with the sub. Higgins is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Gillespie's checked in. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Here's MP, and he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 48.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Hardaway. It's deflected. Here's MP. Good. That's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. 36 seconds left in the third. Pass to Gillespie. Screen by Wiggins. And it's Gillespie missing. The 76ers shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Gillespie. Over Maxey. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers able to put on a show for the ages. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's...
The Sixers making a switch here. MP's checked in. 1:22 left in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
They've got Paul George, Quentin Grimes out there with Maxey. Then it's MP. And it's Bona in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Back to MP. And another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Riley. And here is Turner. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Giannis has got 42 in the game. The drive by MP. Banked in off the glass.
inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup, 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout.
MP, with that win, you guys have just advanced to the knockout round of the NBA Cup. What does that mean to you?
Oh, man. It means a lot. It really does. At the start of the season, we set this down as a goal. We wanted to advance and to compete for this cup. Today is just a step towards that goal. Everyone is aligned together for the same purpose, and it's beautiful.
It sure is, MP. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kevin, over to you.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer.